Good evening, gentlemen. Welcome to another live tonight. It's February 25th, Wednesday, 2020. Live. February 25th, 2026. Welcome to another Wednesday vlog. I'll bring myself up and, of course, why not? If you cannot keep it family friendly in the chat, we will kick you out without question. All right? And if for any reason we go out and we have a problem, I will try to come back in as soon as possible. Due to the weather, we're still having problems with our internet. Hopefully, we will work it out. I checked everything out. I also had to work on my yard. Again, today, as you saw, what I did was clean the snow on the backyard, and we have linen here as well. Let me get my picture clearer and bring myself up properly. There we go. No, original, soft, warm. No, this one is the best one. All right. And we have Lynn, it's the first one in the chat. Welcome. If we do have a problem, I will come right back in. As you can see, we're still freezing. So now we can get rid of this virtual screen. There we go. And bring up our mailing address and the URL to everybody. Hopefully we'll come in both streams. We've got that down. We will get this up. We'll begin our chat. I did the backyard today. I cleaned up the driveway the best I could. I rested and then I went to the backyard and did that after. I've got to get between the backyard and the front yard. We have the big amount of snow. Hopefully we'll get to that this weekend or a lot of it will melt. We don't have to get the thing, but we got to get that done. So aftermath. The aftermath is the cleaning up of the snow. And we're going to put this up on our screen. Hopefully it'll come up. She says, thank you all so much for stopping in, like, and share the content of the video. All right. Didn't come up. We'll try again. This is the URL which I want to come up on the page. We'll try again. And if it doesn't, we'll eliminate it. It's not working. So let's bring up the URL, and we have Kimura. I just had a cup of coffee. Okay, thank you for being here. And I don't know why it's not coming up. We're not going to continue doing because we don't want to report it spam. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try this. We're going to go to our stream here, this, and do this. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know why, but it does. Let's try this. Yeah, they may not put it up because it may be spam for them. So let's see if we can tag it. That's not coming up, so we're gonna delete it. Let's leave it. It's not coming up, so let's leave it. Uh, what I want to bring up on the chat is she put up, Steve, I deleted his comment. Oh, thank you for that. But it's showing up on my end. Let's see, that wasn't nice. Let's go back to our stream. And in the interim, we got our mailing address that's not coming up. This is the full screen. Nope. I deleted his comment. Okay, it's coming up on my end. What I'm gonna do, delete and ban the user. And we have another one. Another idiot. We have to delete this. Let's delete this. There we go. I got rid of it. People have nothing better to do than to do this. Why, I do not know. So we'll ban him again. I don't allow that. I've told you that. Keep coming up, we'll ban you. Here on the vertical stream, right? So I deleted these chats. Yeah, we got to get these off. And so we will not show that. So it should come up now as deleted. And why is it showing? Why is this showing? So I don't allow this, but it's showing. So we have to delete this. So there's no comments tonight. I will put the comments up because I don't want that coming up on it, on the screen. So the comments will be here. I will show the comments on stage, and what I will do is remove the contents of the video here. Let's go to our live stream and take this off. Let's see if it's still coming up. It was on the vertical feed. You are good, Stephen. I don't see it now, but I see it on my side. Well, let me see something on the vertical feed here. If it comes up. No, it's not on the vertical feed, so let's try the horizontal feed. Go back. This feed. They're coming up on the screen, but they're out on the feed itself. But they're coming out. All right. I don't see it on either side. Thank you. I appreciate it, but I'm seeing it. There it goes. All right. It's off. We're good on both sides of the chat. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome. May, welcome to the chat. She says hello to Lynn as well. All right, let me bring this up. And we'll begin our chat. As always, Wednesday is a vlog going over what we're doing, where we're going, and what's happening on the channel. And she says hello to Judy May. Okay. Now, I was working in the yard today. I got the snow cleared, but it took a little bit more snow down off the driveway with the blower. It works great, and I can only do so much because I shoveled and everything else, and I took my time and did it, and that's what I did. I put this to the one side, and we got to get the Lynn, good evening again. The snow from the backyard to the front of the house. That we have to get next, which I'll probably do over the weekend. We may get some melting and we'll see what happens. If not, we'll get to it. I got to cut it down. And I don't want to do too much. So my neighbor got his driveway cleared today, and I want to get to that. I want to tell everybody where we are with watch hours. And what we're doing. Right now, I'm at 3761. That's 3,761. That list. And I'm working on the split screen so that I can put this up another way. But you see it's right there. Okay, and my subscribers went up also. I want to see where analytics are. That was the 20th. I think, yeah, the 20th of February 20th. As of February 20th, we're at 3761. Now our analytics. Come on. This is the 20th, right there. You see that? That's where we are. And then tomorrow we go down, so we're going to lose a little bit, but then we go up on the 22nd, and then we go down on the 23rd, and then up on the 24th. So we're not losing those hours significantly as we were before. I just can't get my rhythm with everything that I got to do. I'm posting the videos. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. But that was experiment, so I have to do it. And Judy May says, I see on the news that the island's going to get some more snow this weekend. Yes, we are. But it's not going to be anything like the last several days. GMA monetization for moderate for towns on Good Morning America. Yeah. I'll tell you exactly what we're going to get. A couple of inches. But there's no place to put it. The town did a lousy job of cleaning it up. What's the weather for tomorrow? Tomorrow it's going to be 38 degrees and cloudy, 38 with the lower 22. So I got to get that snow out of the driveway tomorrow. Clean up the thing. My neighbor cleaned up the one side in front of his house, so I got to get the snow in front of the pole. Cleaned up his side, so I'm going to get my side. Good evening, all. I just dropped another video going out metal detecting on Saturday. We're going to be in the 50s. Okay. I think that talk about our town on the news. Okay. Alicia is a load of squirrel. 36 is the high right now. And now it's 35 here. Lynn, it seems like the peanut butter crackers was good choice. People like the combination. Come on. Good evening, Grandma Lane. Squirrel says. So let's see, Friday. Friday, 37, low of 22. Saturday, 42, low of 33. On Sunday, light snow into Monday. Let me see. What's the weather for Sunday? What's the weather for Monday? What's the weather for Monday? What's the weather for Tuesday? What's the weather for Tuesday? It's 20% precipitation, 30% precipitation. Tuesday, 30%. Wednesday, 10%. 20% on Thursday. And let me see. What's the weather for Thursday of next week? So that will probably help the snow melt. So we got to get that off. And we got to get some rain in here, good rain. Forty percent, 40% chance of rain next week. By next Friday, we're going to get light snow on and off through the weekend. Little or no accumulation. She says, Judy May said our town on Good Morning America. Okay. And yes, was wrong about New York. Yes, was New York. Okay. Probably didn't spell it that night. Right. All right. Well, we are getting light snow with little or no accumulation. We have no place to put the snow. It's ridiculous. And the streets are terrible. So what I want to tell everybody, I'm going to put the URL up right now. I want everybody, your town, Stephen, Long Island, not North Belmore. Long Island, they were talking about more snow. New York area is going to get more snow. Wow. Okay. There is no place to put it. You can see, I will show you tomorrow what's going on. I'm going to put the URL up. Hopefully it will come up. Here's the URL if you want to come up into the chat. You can. We'll pin it to the top of the page. There we go. They actually sent the name of the town. It wasn't North Belmore. Said well, because we were having problems, it was on News 12 that they didn't do a good job. Where I lived before, Valley Stream, they did an excellent job because they got the cars off the streets. If you would like a sticker from me, send me one of yours. You'll get one of these. Two of these. Two of these, and sorry, two of these. If you send me yours, I will send you them. Or if you just want a sticker, send me a self-addressed envelope and I'll send you the stickers. They talked about Long Island, I believe. And it was on the local news too, about the area. And we've been trying to get where we live on the news. And all of Long Island, what they specifically do is they pick this area, they pick, always go to this town, always go to that town. I'll explain it to you and see what you said. Here we go. He'll say the name of his town now. No, I'm not going to say the name of it. No, I'm not. My doctor's appointment went fine. Still losing weight. Gained a pound. Okay. Maybe you were worried about the thing and you were eating less, so that could be too. It was Long Island. They talked about what we complain. We have a site that we go to, a lot of the volunteer firemen, and thing where we rant about different things that come up. We have a new person in the chat. If you want you town on the news, just put a watermelon on the sidewalk. That's not funny. Okay. All right. We have a local news station in the town, and they talk about, and we have dye 3D fish. What is this channel about? Garden and aquatics and everything else in between. She's saying good evening to Squirrel. And tonight is not the man cave, so we got to get that off. Sorry about that. Just about everything else. Okay? It's supposed to be about Long Island. And every town. They said they can't cover everything and put everything on and everything up. If they did that, they wouldn't have to repeat the news 15 times. They always pick the town, the county, and other people will want things. So what we did, we brought up our own news channel. It's not me, but all the villages put their own YouTube video up about what's going on in the towns. And where I live is the town of Hempstead. And I live in a hamlet in the town of Hempstead. They talk about the town, this town, every time this town. They want them to go to every town and talk about it. It'd be interesting to see what the newspaper does. Stephen, are you going to put your P.O. box up? I tried. They won't let me. Won't let me come up. And we got Grandma Lynn in the chat. Let her come up. Here she is. Here she is.
What Judy May was saying is that they mentioned your town on Good Morning America.
Yeah, the town of Hempstead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you were reading it all kinds of crazy and it was driving me crazy.
Right. No. I
And
know
as
that.
far as that person, the person, I got rid of a man that said coffee, but he said something else.
Right.
So I erased the message.
Mhm.
Now,
And then
as far as
all
all
the
those,
emojis.
yeah, not the one with the emojis. There was another guy before him.
Right.
And
So I
I had
remember
to go to,
him too.
I went back and forth to both sides to
Mhm.
make sure. Now, I could see the emojis. You know how on the lower side you can see the chat on your page? Not,
Right.
yeah, right in your frame.
Right.
But as far as the chat for
Mm-hmm.
YouTube, the person wasn't there.
Hello, Mount Sparrow.
Hey, Mountain Sparrow. Yeah, I saw I saw a squirrel. I saw your video. I left a comment.
Yeah, well, what I'm saying, I know they mentioned it, and all the time they mention the town of Hempstead. But in the town of Hempstead, there's 50, 60 villages. And they
Yeah,
just like the town of Hempstead. And it's
but
supposed to be
Judy May
all
was
about
just
Long
letting you.
Island.
Yeah, well, she was just letting you know that they mentioned the town,
Yeah,
anyways.
yeah. And they do it all the time. And even the local news, they say local news, as local news gets. They don't mention the big fire we had in town, or they'll mention one, they won't mention the other.
Yeah,
They said and what we did, we set up our own little, each town has their own YouTube channel, which is the village TV or whatever it is. And I would say Limbrook TV, their Valley Stream Roadshow, whatever it is, and they highlight everything they do because the village doesn't get the coverage that we should.
yeah,
And they pick and choose the ones that they want to go to. And they said there was an incident on the city line, allegedly, and they didn't cover that at all. I won't say what it is because,
I understand.
yeah, but they don't cover it. They could talk about who battles for the snow, who covers what. They don't cover it.
Well, you know, if you want a job in New York City, you can shovel snow, but you need two forms of ID to do
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Oh, they got. Did you hear the president talking about that on the, on the
yes, I
speech?
heard that. I could get that. I couldn't get on.
Oh, he wiped the floor with them. They refused to
Yep.
stand up.
Yeah,
Remember the comment after the stock comment? He goes, "Oh, is Nancy standing up? If she's
yeah,
here."
yeah. But they couldn't find her. They couldn't find her. They didn't show her. They were all the news commentators were allegedly looking for her. They couldn't
Yeah,
find her. They wanted to
yeah,
just get her expression. They didn't find her. They did that
yeah.
purposely, or no?
That was the greatest State of the Union address I've ever seen in my life, in my opinion.
I was going to
'Cause
come
see,
on last night, but I got involved with
oh,
that.
that's all right.
And
You know what? What he did is he had. I'm sure you heard about the 100-year-old former captain, airplane pilot.
yep.
He's 100 years old. His plane got, pew pewed at, and
Mhm.
he never even told his wife. And now, after 50 years, he finally got recognized with the medal. That was really cool. And then
Yep.
the other young pilot whose legs were hurt, he was standing on crutches, and they
Mhm.
gave him an award. I thought it
Yep.
was for the older gentleman that was 100 years old. They must have clapped for 3 minutes. It
Yep.
was one. It was about time he got recognition.
Mhm.
And then to the people whose family members were victimized, he
Right.
acknowledged the parents were
And
there, and
he misspoke allegedly misspoke. I wouldn't say thing. I want to get in
yeah,
trouble about the lady that was stabbed, cut the throat on the,
Yeah, they had the mother there,
that
and
was,
then yeah, that was wonderful that they honored her. But for some of the things that were really for all of us as American citizens, they sat on their high knees. They refused to get up, and that's not going to reflect well.
mhm,
You know, we're all together as a nation. You know, no matter what side you're on, we're all Americans. So
mhm. Yeah,
yeah.
that's in the town of Hempstead. They talked about the town of Hempstead and Wantor, but they never talk about my town. Never talk about Belmore, and they talk about Merrick all the time, and that's back and forth, and they never talk about the other towns. So we started our own little YouTube thing.
Well,
So
that's cool. That's good. Well,
and what I said, what they allegedly he misspoke was he said that the person that slashed her throat was an immigrant, which he wasn't. But he was released from jail. He let him out several times. So
I see.
and they want, oh, he lied, he misspoke. That was the only thing he misspoke about. And
Well, they're gonna hunt and peck and look for
yes,
anything.
yeah,
They're gonna grab for anything. But the mere fact when they said if anybody is for the American citizens and not the other, please
mhm,
stand up if you agree with the statement. And they did not get up.
mhm. They
Oh
well
well.
after the show they have. I was watching Fox. I took it back and forth. Uh, Fox said that's gold for the Democrats. It's going to hurt them because allegedly the Republicans are going to use that in their campaign for.
Of course they are. It's midterms are coming.
Yep.
Midterms are coming. It's going to be a battle for
Mhm.
both sides, but it just did not. I'm not going to comment what I think. I'm just saying
It
it
didn't
did.
go well.
It didn't go well. We'll just say that it didn't go well. You know,
Yep.
when you so much hate a leader that no matter what he says, you don't get up. You're showing your bias that you hate a person so badly. You should listen to the words that he says before you
Mhm.
decide you're not going to stand up or whether you're going to stay seated
Oh
or
yeah.
stand up. It's your choice. It's your choice. You can sit down if you like. You're but you
Mhm.
must listen to the entire statement that he said first. You know.
I know they didn't mention it, but I'm not sure. I'm not going to say who, but there were a few people that they allegedly took pictures of that were sleeping.
Oh, I saw the one guy in the front sleeping. I did see that. I watched it live.
I
And I'm like,
believe that's one of my uh, congressmen.
oh boy.
Um,
Well,
I believe, I'm not sure, allegedly, to say.
yeah, yeah,
It
yeah,
looked
yeah.
like it.
It didn't look good. And then yeah. Then the first man, of course, he acted up last year. He
Yeah,
held up he was waving the sign in the president's face, and the president just acted like he didn't see him and just kept walking in,
and they walked him out.
and they walked the gentleman out. Yeah, he's the same gentleman that
Yeah.
was yip yapping last year. I
Mhm.
was waiting. I knew he was going to do something. I just didn't know what he was going to do. I said, "Oh, where's that guy that did that last year?" And sure enough,
And
well, it is what it is.
there's one senator from, yes, senator from Pennsylvania. I won't mention the name, but everybody thought he was a nut job and everything. But he is the only Democrat that voted yes for all the stuff and everything. And he was there, and he said he didn't go for that at all. All the stuff
Yeah, he
was
he
nice.
always wears a jogging suit, and this is the
Right,
first time he wore a suit. He
right.
wore a suit this time.
He said he,
Fetterman,
yeah,
Senator
Fetterman,
Fetterman.
yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
And
he wore a suit, and someone mentioned he was wearing a suit, and I made the screen. I said, "Oh my gosh, he is wearing a suit!
yeah.
Wow, very good." He looked professional this time.
Mhm.
He had like brain surgery and stuff, so he was a bit
Yep.
off. But now he's getting better and better and better. He's
And he
talking
said, well
right.
said, he's talking right. He said the right things. He said, I can't see us shutting down the government for something simple like that. We can negotiate, and he's making comments, making sense. I can't believe what they're doing. So
Yeah.
I don't think they're gonna back him, but if whatever he runs on, they'll probably put him back in because
Yeah, they're gonna remember. He know he's not a dum dum. He's like, wait a
No.
minute, elections are happening. I better play it cool, you know. So yeah, he might have gotten on the good side by doing some of the things he's been doing lately.
Mhm.
Yeah. The last I understood, when you voted for a representative, he's supposed to represent each and every one of us.
Right.
So I'm an American citizen. I was born here, and
Mhm.
I voted for you because of what you represented yourself to be.
Right.
And then if I look at a speech and you say you don't represent me, then what am I supposed to think? My tax dollars are paying for your salary. So you got to be very careful how you appear, what you say, especially just before elections. You got to be super duper careful is all I can say. It's just my personal opinion.
Yeah. I can't see people doing that. I think people are wising up. They're going to, of course, get their base allegedly to vote for them, but the independents and the people that are on the fence are going to vote allegedly the opposite because
Yeah. We as citizens vote for what we believe in, We vote for what we believe in, what we want you to do. We want our schools safe. We want lower taxes. We'd like a better tax return, and when you're older, the things that concern us from Medicaid, Medicare, Social Security, everything for elderly and families. We're family type people. That's why it's family friendly here. Family friendly.
to help everybody with the tax rebates and stuff like that they're getting with no tax on tips, the Social Security tax, all the stuff we're going to get back. So that's going to help.
Pretty
And
soon,
keep that momentum going.
yeah, in about 2 or 3 weeks, as people start to get their money back, then they can let everyone know, hey, how was your tax return? Did you do better this year?
Mhm.
If you got $500 more, $1,000 more, $2,000 more, people are going to be talking about, yeah, he was right. Look at I got $500 more.
Mhm.
If people want to comment like that, they don't have to say, everything. But if they say I did a lot better this year, that's gonna bode well if people are getting more back.
Let me see if I can put this up. I don't want to get caught with spam. I'll put up what Judy May is talking about. Like, address. Let me see if I can get it up.
By the way, in the chats today, at least in the last 2 hours, people's comments, not all comments are appearing in chat.
Yes.
YouTube had a glitch. I don't know if they've resolved the glitch. I went to Kyle was live and he said, "Oh, not all my comments are showing up."
Mhm.
So there was a YouTube problem,
Mhm.
So
And
if
that's
you
why
don't see,
I had problem with internet last night. By the time I got it fixed and everything, I was listening in this room, listening on my TV to the thing, running a thing, and they would every time I came, it would freeze. So I said,
yeah,
not going to go up. He said, yes, it started about 6 p.m. tonight.
yeah, because Judy May was live as well.
Mhm.
She was live earlier.
I was doing dinner. I was at dinner. Text.
People that were in my live stream called me and texted me and said that their comments were not showing up. Yeah. Yeah.
So some are not coming up on mine either.
Yeah. Last week they had it to where I couldn't log in. It was a problem for about an hour. And then I went over to Twitter or X and I typed in YouTube and everybody was commenting how they couldn't log in or there were problems. So
And
last week.
with the shorts too. The shorts.
Yeah. Well, you
So
got more and more people in the United States now, and you have more and more people on YouTube now from all over the world,
Mhm.
you know? And a lot of the influencers on TikTok that were making $5,000, $6,000 a month. One influencer I was watching showed how much they made. They had made like almost $2,000 on TikTok, and then they said now she showed her next make what she made. She made $29 as opposed to almost 2,000.
Yeah,
So a lot of the
allegedly
yeah,
on TikTok or
TikTok. So allegedly on TikTok, a lot of the TikTok influencers allegedly are coming over to YouTube now.
Mhm.
So you got a lot more people. So with the popular TikTokers, if they come to YouTube, they're going to bring millions of their subscribers to YouTube. So
Mhm.
YouTube is going to have a lot more people. Hence, in my opinion, all these things that are, problems YouTube is having because of the volume of people, you know. Let's say a man or a woman from TikTok has 5 million followers.
Mhm.
Maybe a million of the followers will come to YouTube. That's a million more people, all
Mhm.
of us on YouTube at the same time.
Well, they haven't got rid of TikTok yet, but I thought it was being allegedly bought over.
Yeah,
Mm.
she says interesting that that happened 2 weeks ago in a row on a
Yeah.
Wednesday,
Okay.
allegedly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens next Wednesday, right?
Mhm.
But yeah.
So I thought TikTok was going to be bought out by somebody, and then
Yeah,
Temu
they
comes
were. The
in.
United States and China made some kind of a deal where the United States allegedly is managing it. But they said
Mhm.
once what the allegedly what the TikTok influencers that had millions of subscribers were saying that when that happened, when the USA in part allegedly took over TikTok or managing it, whatever you want to say, um, they said that the money they were making it just stopped. Like it went down like
Mhm.
95% just about allegedly.
Mhm. Crazy.
And the commenters were saying you should never, even if, let's say, Judy May and you and me, we grew real big and we started making $2,000, $3,000 a month, you should never ever depend on that, like for your
Yep.
livelihood because you never know what could possibly, allegedly could happen.
Mhm. Well, look, a lot of influencers are now going to different allegedly venues and stuff like that. A
Yes,
lot
they
of
are platforms. Yeah, different
platforms,
platforms. Yeah,
Instagram, Facebook, uh,
Rumble,
Snapchat, Rumble.
Rumble.
Rumble's Canadian.
Yeah. But
So
yeah, people are on Rumble. I'm on Rumble.
I'm on Rumble too, but it was not as active. But I'm on Rumble. Yes,
Yeah.
don't ever depend on this income.
Income for your livelihood, as your
Yes,
livelihood. That's
yes,
right. Exactly. Exactly, Judy May.
exactly, Judy May.
Yeah, just take that money if you can and try to save some of it or pay your bills or get something special that you'd like. But as far as depending on it, I mean, you can take the $100 or the 150 or the 200 and pay your electric
Mhm.
bill maybe, or
Mhm.
part of your rent, or but like Judy May wisely said, and like you said, never ever depend on it. Oh, I'm guaranteed every month this much money. No, you're not,
No.
because all of us know sometimes we'll get a video, it'll have 50 views, another video will have 2,000 views. We
Mhm.
just don't, it's never the same.
Well, I think media said that too. It said that you can't depend on that. And now they're AI, all that stuff with AI, and then to catching all this stuff, they could just ban your channel or demonetize you, which they did for you and for me. So
Yep.
um, here,
You got to
just
be.
listening. I'm so sleepy. LOL. Okay.
Thank you, Mountain Sparrow, for being here. We appreciate you greatly. And thank you for leaving the comments under my videos, Mountain Sparrow. I'm very grateful.
It says, Lynn, people were super Chat
chatting me
me.
nearly 23 minutes. I was on. I saw that.
Yeah.
They said that the money was going through the
Cam?
super CAMP,
Yeah.
but they commented in the chat. It did not show up. Yeah, I saw all the super chats myself.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about on their end, each person, but I saw everyone. The one gentleman was giving me $2, $2. The one lady gave her $5. You know, she was getting a lot of super chats.
This is
I'm pretty sure
allegedly accept you. YouTube
YouTube
allegedly.
would allegedly accept the money,
But,
but it would not accept some of the people's comments. Yeah, it was all, yeah. You got that. You got that, Judy May.
mm-hmm.
You got that for sure. I saw it. I saw it all pop up, and you're going to see the difference. I think like every 28 days they show us,
Mm-hmm.
or if you go to the YouTube studio on your cell phone, it'll show you what you made like last week. Like it'll pop up your weekly report.
Yeah.
And at the end of the report, it said, like for me, like 1 week, it said you made $28 last week. You know,
Mhm.
it'll show you.
In the past 2 months, the past 3 months, since I got the YPP, I only made $20.
Yeah, once you get the full 100%, I
Yeah.
think you're going to see an increase.
Mm-hmm. It's going up again. I know it's going to go down a little bit tomorrow because I went down a little bit. Not as bad, but then it goes up again and down a little bit. So I'll probably be about next week. I'll probably be around 3,800 something. So, but
Yeah,
right now,
I lose subscribe. I gain subscribers during the live stream,
Mhm.
sometimes 10,
Right.
and over the past couple days I've lost 5 subscribers. It
Mhm.
goes up, and this is why I tell Squirrel not to worry,
Mhm.
because you know we've been doing this for years, and this is always happens. It goes up, then it goes down.
Mhm. And like I said, he wasn't posting and everything else, so that's why he went down because being in a
Yeah,
hotel and everything.
yeah. That's why I
So,
try to. I'm glad that Squirrel listened to Judy May and you and me, and
Mhm.
you all were telling him, "Hey, just talk about the hotel." And one of
Mhm.
his hotel videos got almost 1,000 views. And
Mhm.
you and Judy May were suggesting titles, remember?
Mhm.
And so he did it, and so he was able to at least get some. You know, this is why it's nice to have a small community. We try to help each other, suggest, you
Mhm.
know, let each other know what's going on. This happened, don't worry. It's a you know, something was wrong with YouTube, you know, at the time. Don't be nervous. Just keep posting.
Mhm.
If I don't go live, I just do short videos. I did my dinner video I did tonight. You know, you
Mhm.
just if you show the YouTube algorithm that you're active, then the numbers may be steady, maybe a little low, but it may go up higher. It depends.
But when you're active, when you don't post or don't do anything for a couple of days, it drops drastically.
Yes, it does.
Yeah. You got to be
You're right.
posting something every day or every other day. You know, so you got to have a pattern. Family. Yes, exactly. My
Yes.
familiar.
Yes,
Yes.
Judy May. Yes. And I was explaining that on my last live stream. I said, yeah, it says, let's face reality. A lot of our views come from people that are not subscribed.
Mm-hmm.
So what we do as a small family of small content creators is we visit each other's channels. You know, we like each other. We visit each other. We, you know, playlist activity happens, and, you know, that makes up for people not subscribing. You know, I may gain a subscriber from a video every 5 or 6 videos. It's
Right.
very slow, you know, and I wish it could be more for all of us.
Yeah. He said,
You
I
know, I
still
wish.
need prayers from everyone. Okay, Squirrel.
Yes,
Definitely.
John. We will pray for you.
I do every night.
Yep.
Anything. That's what I do every night to everybody. And Yeah, everything went well with the doctor, thank God, but we'll see. Um,
Yep.
I can't seem to lose weight. I lose like a pound at a time. So
Join my club. I can't
yeah.
seem. Ooh. Well, for me, if I, it's very difficult. But hold on, just a second.
Yeah. Judy May says, yes, I've been keeping you in my prayers. Exactly. Everybody is. So tomorrow I'll be finishing my driveway, cleaning that mess up because my neighbor scraped the street with the foot and a half that's left that should have been done. And on the corner of each corner, we have mounds of snow. And get back to Judy May's question, uh, the P.O. Box is Wantagh, New York. Yes, I saw that. That's what the town of Hempstead did. And they never mentioned this town, they never mentioned Merrick, they mentioned Merrick. They always mention Merrick, they always mention Wantagh, but they don't mention the towns in between. And we started our own YouTube thing. Each town has their own YouTube TV and puts the videos out with the village board meetings, the town meetings and stuff. And you keep me in your prayers. I'm trying to quit smoking, and boy, I'm struggling hard. Okay, I will, he says. And she says, Squirrel, pray for you, your fine squirrel. I'm pray for you. I'll pray for you. Feel so much peace in Jesus' name, not to worry. Oh, exactly. So that's my PO box because there wasn't anything available, and what I got was cheaper, so that I got the Wantagh post office spot in the UPS building, and that's in Wantagh. Yes, I smoked when I was a teenager. I don't smoke anymore. I stopped when I turned 21, I believe 20 or 21, because I think, what am I smoking for? Because everybody smoked, and it was hard. I gave it up, and I haven't smoked. My wife smokes. I want her to stop. Because when you see her pass here, she's going out to have a smoke, and it's not good. I'm trying. She's cut down a lot. She used to smoke a pack every 2 days. So she's now smoking like a pack every 4 or 5 days. So when she gets up in the morning, she has a cigarette. When she's going to work, she has a cigarette. When she's coming home, she has a cigarette. After dinner, she has a cigarette, and then she comes in. So I would say about 3 or 4 cigarettes a day. It's crazy. Depends on what it is. She won't have a thing. Don't want to go out in the morning. She would have a cigarette, and then if she doesn't have a cigarette in the morning before she goes to work, in the car, she'll have a cigarette. I open the window and can't. Yeah, actually, the doctor is interested that I stop smoking. But I have a PAD coronary disease. Yeah. Interesting enough, my wife's lungs are pretty good. So, but the doctor's telling her, you got to give it up. Welcome. Welcome, Jenna. Okay. I keep telling her, my daughter's son, he says she wants to smoke, she wants to kill herself, she's going to kill herself. That's it. I'm not going to say anything anymore. So that's what she does. So that's it. We'll just keep telling her and telling her. She gets aggravated when I tell her, but she continues to smoke. So I think she has about 4 cigarettes a day, maybe 5. So. Veins are bad. Okay. That has to do with the smoking. It depends on how much you smoke. So right now, we're going for a checkup next week, I think. Blood work and everything, and the cancer screening and stuff. And hopefully we'll come back with the clean bill of health and see what my wife says. They may want her to get a chest x-ray again, so. But other than that, everything's good. I think I'll have a clean bill of health because what I do have is the arthritis with the pain with the weather, but other than that, that's it. So that's what I'm looking. I pray in Jesus' name you lose the disease from them. Okay.
Lose the desire for them.
Desire for them, yeah. I hope my wife does too, but she says if she didn't smoke, she'd be. It's because of me she smokes.
No.
I aggravate her so much, yeah.
Yeah, no. You don't put them in her mouth. No. Nice try.
Yeah. I pray in Jesus' name you lose the desire. Okay. Exactly. That's what I did. I just said, that's it. I stopped. I haven't smoked. Has to be over 30 years. And my son smokes a little bit. My daughter-in-law smokes a little bit. So when they come over here, they're always out there, not as much as my wife would be, but they're out there with her because have a cigarette. And I'm surprised my daughter-in-law, because her father is suffering with the thing, holding his own, but has problems with his lung. He was a heavy smoker, so, but thank you so much, my dear friend. It's the hardest thing I've ever tried to do. Oh, you definitely. How about you, Grandma Lynn? Did you ever smoke?
Oh, of course I did.
Yeah.
I don't like telling all my business on YouTube.
No mention. And
I used to smoke. I used to. In my youth, I used to. I had a boyfriend that smoked the funny cigarettes. I tried the funny cigarettes. It didn't do nothing for me. I felt like I was trapped in a box. You know, I used to drink. I tried it for probably about 4 weeks or so, and I didn't like it. Oh, you don't like? I don't know how you can do this. I just stopped.
That's what I said. I said, why am I smoking? So my friends are smoking. My wife stopped when
You
she had,
know that years ago they used to make it seem like there was no danger in it. Remember the old
Mhm,
ads? They can't
mhm,
have they used to advertise cigarettes on TV. And
mhm,
so my ex-husband, God rest his soul, his mother was a nurse, and they were saying that there was no danger to it. And once this is what Christopher told me. He said once his mother, who was a nurse, God rest her soul, she's been gone for a long
mhm,
time. Once she found out that cigarettes were dangerous, she
right.
quit instantly. This woman, I mean, she had just nerves of steel. She took the pack of cigarettes and just threw them out, and she never went back. The minute she found out it was unhealthy.
She's been smoking since she was 14. Wow.
Allegedly, they quietly increased the amount of nicotine. Allegedly. That's
Mhm.
why allegedly, it's so difficult to quit. Kind of quiet like.
Oh, I stopped, like I said, because I was smoking with everybody, and my wife had stopped, but then she went back to working, and she would meet up with the girls when she took the kids to school. She met up with her girlfriends who would have coffee and stuff, and they were smoking, so she started smoking again. No,
Yeah, it can be a very much of a social thing.
yeah.
So there you are socially doing that, and then what happens when you get home? You're hooked. So you just keep doing it at home, and before you realize it, oh, and the real terrible thing about a cigarette is when you eat a meal. What's the first thing, the desire that you have the minute you're done eating? You want to have a smoke.
Cigarette. Yep, that's what she does. She's
So
up
if
to a
you
night.
can if you can disassociate, in other words, you just got done with dinner, get a lollipop, hard candy, and then do something. Maybe do a crossword puzzle or some knitting right after.
Hmm.
And you're going to be like this for a little while. You're going to be irritable and crabby. Irritable and crabby. But once after 2 weeks, it takes 2 weeks for nicotine to get out of your system allegedly. Let me look it up.
Yeah. Yes,
The
in the
first,
morning, I get
the
up, a
oh
cup of
yeah, a
coffee,
cup of
and have a cigarette.
coffee.
Okay, that's
My
what.
my my ex-husband Patrick,
Mhm.
he smoked for years, and he used to have cream and sugar with his coffee. And so I was about to get him some coffee, and I said, "What do you want, cream or sugar?" He goes, "None." He goes, when I quit I used to smoke a cigarette, and I used to have my coffee with cream and sugar. So he said, on purpose. Hey, Loretta Dot, thank you
Yeah,
for
yeah,
stopping in,
hello.
Loretta. So what he did,
Thank you.
Stephen,
Lord. Yeah, I'm
Stephen,
listening.
he even changed the way he had his coffee so he could disassociate the flavor of the coffee with the cigarette.
Mm-hmm.
See? Because he had it. So he said he quit smoking, then he quit the way he had his coffee. So in his mind, black coffee, no cigarette. Cream and sugar, a cigarette. So it was, and he just gave it up. There's a
Well,
lot of different, you got to trick your mind.
yeah,
It's all in your mind.
my daughter my wife, mother, she started going outside. When she was when she was here, she was a lot in this room because this is where she would stay and watch TV and everything. So my daughter would say, "Why are you going outside?" She's going outside door. She's going outside door to have a cigarette. She didn't want her mother to know she was going out to smoke out the back door. She would go out the side door. So that's what you're doing. She didn't want her mother to know. Oh, grandma knows. And then one day she said, "Oh, I know you go out the side door and smoke the cigarettes. I know." That's all it makes. So
Yeah.
see, mom, I told you. No. Yeah. So she knew. She didn't pull anything over on her. She would come
Yeah.
home and she would spray perfume. I knew she had a cigarette. And she wouldn't smoke, right? That way, and then she never smokes, thank God. She never smokes on that. She always goes out with that smoke. And when we lived in Valley Stream, she'd be in the porch and she would have a cigarette in the porch and she wouldn't bring it in the house. She'd open the window and this is where she would be. And I knew she did it because it would be cold in the house and she left the porch window open. Hello, Jesse.
Thank you for coming in, Jesse.
Jesse, thank you. Good evening, everybody. Okay. Yeah. So it's hard. And hopefully, we'll see what this doctor does, my regular doctor, because she's now in this plan, and they are all allegedly promoting all this stuff, which go for all these tests. I went to my regular urologist, and he told me my kidneys are fine and everything else. I want to see what she says. I know she's going to do a test. Yes, I hope you are feeling better. Oh, yeah, Jesse, I hope you're feeling better. So that's what I'm planning, because he took a urine test, he took a blood test and everything, and he said your kidneys are functioning fine. They did the sonogram, an ultrasound. He said I have one little kidney stone, because I may pass it, not in any pain, so they're not going to do anything. So,
Isn't it amazing the things they can see now that they couldn't before?
yep.
I mean, they can spot one little tiny itty bitty little thing now.
Yep.
It's amazing.
I'm doing well. That's good, Jesse.
So, Stephen.
Yeah.
I was thinking about changing the Grandma Lynn name, but I really don't know what to change it to. I'm going to keep it for now, but I'm kind of getting sick of looking at that name. I don't know why. I got to think about what I want to do.
Lynn's, try to think something cool. Lynn, Daily Life of Lynn.
Yeah, a lot of people have that. Yeah. One lady changed hers to her last name. My sister Lisa on she used to be Carter's Eat. So now she changed her channel name to the Carter Life. So she's sharing her life, you know.
You could put Lynn's Life and Garden.
Yeah, I got to really think about it, Stephen. I don't know. I'm going to talk to my son about it. He's pretty good with stuff like that.
Yeah. Maybe Fantabulous Lynn. Okay, yeah.
No, that's kind of egotistical sounding. An old lady. Hi, I'm Fantabulous Lynn. How you doing? Yeah. It's cute, though. It is cute. I'll think of something, or it's either going to stay the same or I'm going to change it. And I want to have some more quality to my videos, so.
Lynn's Life.
Yeah,
Life
I could do
Lynn,
that too.
you know?
Yeah. Let's see. I gotta, okay, let's see here.
That would be nice. Once I get monetized, I may change the Gardener Products just for Gardener Products or Gardener. I like my old name better, but can't use it. It was something. We'll see. Just make a Gardener Products, but the remix is good too. Just leave the Gardener Products and leave remix in it. We'll see.
Well, you got the garden for gardening. You got the gardening for gardening, anything to do with soil. You got the aquatics, which will cover any kind of fish. And remix, you do your car videos where you remix and comment and I'm subscribed to the channel. You should too. You know, you do all that. So you do cover everything with your name, you know.
Mhm. And it's not just garden aquatics, that's with the remix portion.
Exactly. You got that's a pretty smart name for what you do,
Oh,
in my
and
opinion.
Joseph thought of it. I love
Thank you.
Grandma
Thank you,
Lynn.
Joseph.
Mount Sparrow says, I love Grandma Lynn. That's a wholesome, that's a
Well, thank
wholesome
you
name.
so
Yeah.
much. I appreciate that, Mountain Sparrow. Thank you.
Lynn's Life Lessons, Judy May says. Okay.
Yeah, that's a good one too, Judy May. Lynn's Life's Lessons. That sounds good. Oh, let's see here.
Uh, Lynn's Cooking, Shopping, and Gardening.
That's a good one too.
Well, you could basically talk about anything.
That's true.
Lynn's
That
Life,
covers.
Lynn's Life and
Mhm.
Gardening.
Oh, I need how much?
Do you like Grandma Lynn's name?
I have to really think about it.
Yeah. Every time I change my name, it doesn't seem right, and I change it back. All right.
Yeah, that's true.
She
Kind of
says
like an
life.
old, kind of like an old friend, you know. It's like, well, people are used to seeing this.
Yeah. Mount Sparrow
Yeah,
says life with Lynn. Okay.
you know. And-
Because I do hauling, I do like well, cleaning, I do decorating, but I also do with gardening because it's outdoors, you know, a lot of it. It's like a brand your name. Yeah, you brand your name, so you're changing it. And
Yeah.
that's it. We'll see how it goes. Like repair and improvements. That's another thing that I do too. Home repair and improvements. That's going to be a whole video. And I think this one is home repair too. No, this is gardening, landscaping, landscaping problem solvers. You can do that too. And a perfect example is with the snow, with the rain and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to show you how I solved the problem with the grass.
I
I
gave you
gave you a short
a
out.
shout out on my live stream earlier. Yeah, she mentioned your channel. Yes, she did.
And Squirrel's channel too. All right.
Yeah, she did. She mentioned Squirrel's channel as well.
A plant. This is one thing that I'm going to do, and there's a lot of stuff in here. I'm going to go by the book, and I show you what I do and what I recommend, and I'm recommending a lot of channels. They said that they will recommend me. Hopefully, we'll see. Stephen, I gave you a shout out. Yeah, also, thank you. Learning with Lynn. Grandma Lynn.
Learning
Grandma
with
Lynn.
Lynn.
Yeah, learning with Lynn. That would be nice. I've learned so much from your channel. Wow. Okay.
Thank you. Literally was washing my hair all wrong before. Mhm.
Oh, So may you
I
wash your hair. She got.
Yeah, I
She
just show
says,
everything. Sometimes I'm just in a mood. I was
right.
about to wash my hair before going on the air. I just turned the camera on. Well, here we
Mhm.
go.
Mhm. And Jesse says, I like love life with Lynn.
Life with Lynn.
Yeah.
Let me write
And
that down. I'll talk to my son tomorrow. I'm going to write this down.
yes,
Life,
Judy May says, life with Lynn. Everybody, let's
life
life
with
with Lynn.
Lynn. Life with Lynn. Okay. Because I'll talk to my son tomorrow. I didn't talk to him today.
Mhm.
And I'm going to ask him what he thinks. He's 39. He's in the younger set, you know.
Mhm.
Life with Lynn. Hmm.
Should be interesting.
Yeah. I had to make my list. I'm going to make when I go live, I can't do it right now. No. Next week I'm going to be picking up some stuff. I'm going to be making some Jamaican beef pat. For the first time in my life, I'm going to be making Jamaican beef patties. I love Jamaican beef patties. I've never made them, but I've made the other things in Puerto Rican culture that are like that. Basically the dough with meat in the middle and then you fry it, you know?
Mhm.
So they're empanadas in the Mexican community, they're pastelillos in the Puerto Rican community, they're
And
beef
Judy May says,
patties.
that suits you to a T.
Yeah.
Life with Lynn.
Life with Lynn.
You
Yeah, I'm gonna let
do
my
a
son
little bit
know.
of everything from reading the Bible to feeding the stray animals. And there you go, the
Yeah,
cats.
that's true, Judy May. That's true. Life with Lynn. Yeah, like I said,
Well, that sounds good.
my
Everybody's
friend,
saying, yep, that's it.
Life with Lynn. Hmm. Or we can go Lynn's Life.
Lynn's life, yeah.
Let me write that down. Lynn's Life. Life with Lynn. Nice and short and sweet. Yeah, I don't want to. I've seen channels that have really, really, really long names,
Mhm.
and I'm just of the opinion that you can do whatever you choose if that's what you're happy with. But I think
Mhm.
a short name and to the point of what we do is, it could be your name, and then
Mhm.
everybody knows it's everything in your life when they see your name. Like
Well,
when they see
I want to
you.
put my name up there because I don't want people to get my address and stuff
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I hear that. There's nothing wrong with that. No, like I said, everybody has different reasons,
Mhm.
why their channel is named the way it is. But I don't know. We'll see. But I wrote down Life with Lynn, and Lynn's life. I'll throw that to my son and see what he says.
Mhm. So what I'm going, I want to get monetized first, then I'm going to start going to one channel at a time, posting videos on that channel and referring to this channel, and we'll see. I try to get up there. So my wife
Yeah.
still doesn't want me to go on Facebook because all her friends are on Facebook and doesn't want them to know that I'm on YouTube, and people would miss Grandma Lynn, the name maybe.
Yeah, they might. I don't know. I'll think about it, y'all. I may not do nothing.
Hmm.
I don't know. I'm just not. I don't know. I don't know what's happening with me lately, where I'm just not. I'm not satisfied with the quality of my channel. I just think
Hmm.
it could be so. I just think it could be so much better, to be honest with you, Stephen. You know how we are. We are
Yes,
our own worst enemies.
always trying
Everybody.
to boot it up a little bit or think not satisfied with one thing, So,
Yeah.
and I'm always getting another gadget for a present or find something that, oh, this will work. And
Mhm.
because I may get monetized and not be on as much, but be on every other weekend. But we'll see.
Yeah. I'm at about 3,300. So I got
Mhm.
about 700 more to have my qualification for 2026 as far as monetization is concerned. So
I tried to do an intro video to play before you start. I should, yeah.
yeah, I've got
I'm
one on
working on
both
it.
channels. Yeah, I've got like 3, and then I just keep putting a new one. Try to do to play before you start to live stream. Type into Chat GPT. You can play in intro or an outro before the video, and then you can play it as an outro. Yeah.
Yes, I'm looking at that. Right now, I use the 30-second timer. I'm looking at that. When I get monetized, I'm gonna put something out there. I have a few of them. I have the one I think I showed you. Let me see. I have the one that set up. Oh, come on. On ChatGPT. And also Gemini. You can get it. Let me see. GPT. Here we go. Come on, you're in here. Here we go. Come on. Library. Come on. Come on. Where are you? That's one I have for Halloween right there, but let me bring them all up. I think I have them in this way, right here. Here's one I used. Say, and then I got this I've set up for the intro and outro. Come on. That one. It changes. That's one. That one at night. That's it. Create memories. This was February 20th. See, there's my dog.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I can. If I turn, I'm gonna
Yeah.
turn the camera around if I can.
Yeah.
See?
That's one too.
Okay, there we go. So let me show you something just for a few seconds. Okay, what you have here is something called, some of you may know about this, some of you may not. This is called Microsoft Rewards. Microsoft Rewards. And see how it says, hi, Lynn. I don't know if I can see it. Right now, I've got 5,925 points. Over here, you have the points breakdown of 350 points a day. Right now, I have 20 points, and I'm going to keep, if I just look up items, just search on YouTube, for every search, you get 5 points. It'll be a total of 150 points. You can also bring up the Microsoft Rewards on your cell phone. So every day you go in and collect points. At the very bottom, here are all the points I've collected. When you see the green check marks, I've collected those points. These are locked. These will be available on certain set days. So when you get to the very bottom, I have selected for my reward a Walmart gift card. It's I need 7,000 points, and then I will get a Walmart gift card. It goes all the way up to $25 or more, but it takes a lot of points to get that. So I need about 175 more points, which I should have by after tomorrow. And then what they do, let's see if I can turn it back around. Let's see. What they do is you collect the points, and then you redeem the points, and then they'll send you a number, and then you type the number in to confirm that it's really you. And then what you're gonna get is you're gonna get an email, and in the email it'll say congratulations. It'll have a barcode. You look at it, and it says URL. You click on it, and then the barcode comes up. When you go to check out your groceries, you click on it, and it'll subtract whatever the amount is on the Walmart gift card. There's other gift cards as well. You can donate the money, or you could have an card. The biggest one I did was for $25. That took 35,000 points. It took almost like 8 months because it's a little bit of points. At Christmas time, they double the points for about a week, just as a little gift, you know. But it's a great way every 6 weeks to get $5. So it's called Microsoft Rewards. I also have it on my cell phone. So I'll gain 150 points from my laptop, and then 100 points from my cell phone, and then any extra points on either device. Excuse me.
It's like Fetch and stuff like that. And I have the Upside app for gas. When you get gas, you get like 10 cents every time you get gas, 25 cents, depending on how much gas you get. And you accumulate points, and you have it go into a bank account. It's the Upside app.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And I have that. Then you have Fetch, where you scan everything, scan all your receipts.
Okay.
What I do.
So if you look here, I have, let me try to aim it right this way. I have 20 out of 150 points, right? So if I click on here to PC search, and I search for anything, let's say, and then you click all, you click all, get rid of the Bing AI. Let's say I want to look up toast, TOAST. Keep in mind, and then I hit enter. Toast and butter. Let's go toast and butter. Enter. So then it'll show you all these different things to do with toast and butter, right? Now, if I go back, I should have 25 points now. Oh, 35. I got 35 because I did some other searches. But you see how the points have increased. So,
Right.
yeah. So basically, you're doing searches just for anything.
Mm-hmm.
It stops at midnight and it restarts at midnight. So you got all day to do your searches. So if you want to just do random searches, 5 points till you get to 150, you got all day until midnight. Then that's going to switch and start all over again. It's 150 points. If you do both devices, it's 250 points a day. Sometimes it's more than that. They'll have a special with one for 50 points, and stuff like that. What a lot of folks like to do is they like to get it up to 14,000 points, and then you can get $10 because that's that's a little bit more money. So if you want to buy a thing of ice cream, you want to go take a look at the bargains. Oh, speaking of bargains.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on.
Gotta go through those too. I'm starting to hurt. Temperature's dropping. Yep, this temperature's dropping.
Stay right there. So, Walmart, spring is coming, so Walmart winter stuff is on sale. At least it wasn't mine.
Mm-hmm.
And t-shirts and things on sale. Go to the clearance rack of your local Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
I'm showing this here, but of course I'm going to show it when I go live. I like Muck Luck socks.
Okay.
They have hold on. Why do you like them so much, Granny? Well, oh, wrong one.
They have the skid things on the side?
They got the fleece lining.
Okay.
I love these things. And then I wear an extra pair of socks in addition. My feet get cold easy. My feet have never been warmer. This is the perfect grandma, grandpa sock or anybody's sock. So they're very, very thick. I mean, very, very, very thick. And then they have a fleece. I love fleece. I'm wearing fleece on my feet and on me. But anywho.
I like the gold toe socks. They keep me warm. And they go up to my knee.
Yeah, we like that.
They don't help. Your legs don't swell up as much because you don't have the sec at your ankle. And
so the muck, you sound like really good socks, Stephen. The muck luck. I don't know why they call them muck lucks, but they do. So it's normally 2 for $13 or $12. Just say $12.97. So because winter is ending and summer is coming, this is what it looks like. Muck lucks, right? They come 2 to a pack. You see how thick these things are? And then on the bottom, I don't know if you can see that, but they have like the skid, the things, the anti-skid thingies.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah,
anti-skid. And it says Mucklucks, right? So they had them on sale. I lost my mind. I was talking to my son on the cell phone. I'm talking to my son, and they had them on sale for $5 for 2 pairs instead of $13. So even though these are the same, yes, sir. Even though these are the same colors, the same patterns, I bought me 2 more. So now I got a pair for every day of the week. So I don't know if you like these, ladies and gentlemen, but at my Walmart, the Muckluck socks, at least at my Walmart, were on sale. These things are so. Look at this.
Kohl's has up to 70% off all winter stuff, coats, sweaters, jackets, stuff like that.
Nice. They're called Cozy Up in Your Life. Slouch Cabin Socks is what they're called officially.
Mm-hmm.
Not only that, put that to the side. Ladies and gentlemen, they're multi-pack ankle socks of all different colors. You see all the patterns? So that's how many pairs? How many pairs is that? 10 pairs. 10 pairs.
Wow.
$3 for 10 pairs. So I am set
That's
for
a
life.
bargain. It's cheaper than Dollar Tree.
I'm set for life. And then a couple of other things I'd like to show you is just a regular long sleeve t-shirt. Oh, if I can get this off, I'm sitting on it. Here is your standard long sleeve t-shirt, which can be for a man or a woman, but they're calling this is an XX, a size 20. I got the real big one. And this cost me on the clearance. Okay, please don't mess with me. Hold on. Let me turn it this way for a moment. Here it is.
You're on the full screen, so.
Okay, all right. So let me do it again so you can see it. This cost me $1.
Wow.
$1. Try to go the
I
right
see
way.
it. See it?
$1 for that. And the next one is from Valentine's Day, which it really doesn't bother me. It says brunch therapy, and it's got like a little drink, and it's supposed to be kind of like you're going to brunch with your gal friends and you're having a snack. Poor Decisions, Great Company. It's just your standard t-shirt for summer. All right. And this, please. Oh, here it is. And this costs $2. So we did real good. 2 t-shirts, a total of $3. And the socks were $10 for the real fancy socks. Hey, thank y'all for visiting. Anywho, that's all I had to show y'all. This was $2. And this, and the hanger, they let you take the hanger home now. And this was $1. And this can be used in the summer as well because the material is kind of thin, you know. You could wear this in a pair of loose fitting shorts or your your jeans, you know. So every year I always, it seems like every Thursday they put new items. Some of the stuff is not cheap because they're a name brand, but 95% of the time, I do not pay full price for anything. It's either get cheap stuff like this, or it's Goodwill, tag sales, you know, the whole 9 yards.
Oh, yeah.
And being a senior citizen, you know, we got to do the best that we can. But yeah, I got socks coming out of my ears now. I don't need, by the grace of God, this was pretty good. 10 pairs for $3.
I said that's cheaper than Dollar Tree.
Yeah, you're exactly right. It is cheaper than Dollar Tree. You're right, Stephen. But I thought I'd share that with your audience.
It used to be like 2 or 3 pairs for $1.25 or $1, but now they are like 4 pairs for like $3, $4, 4 pairs. That's not bad at all. Oh, there's one item that my son got me, which I didn't show on. I didn't show on.
My cat is acting psycho again.
My son knows I like the Green Hornet, and I like all the Green Hornet series. My son went to Goodwill, actually Savers, I call it, and there's old people turn in stuff and everything, and
Mhm.
he found
Boo, stop.
old series. I still have a VHS player, which still works. He knows, and he found me the old school Green Hornet. This was back in the
Nice.
30s. This is worth a lot of money.
Congratulations, Stephen. That's pretty cool. Mhm.
It's 4 hours. It's a complete series. They used to show these in the movie theaters. It was short. Every week you go to the movies and you see it. This was the original.
I don't know what you think you're doing. Why are you acting crazy?
You
You
got
did.
that.
That's really nice of him to do that, Stephen.
Yeah. He said, "Oh, my dad will love that." Watch him on YouTube. So
Look at this cat. She's backed up like she's gonna attack me. She's backed up against the. She's backed up against my door. What are you doing, ma'am? Do you know I can see you? Why are you barking? Do you know I can see? I can see you, ma'am, madam.
say
Wait.
hello.
Say hi. Open your claw. Say hi. She's got one paw hanging out, but she's not doing nothing. Right? I trimmed her claws today. She let me because they were getting kind of long.
Mhm.
But that's my chubby companion. She's chubby like me. Yes, ma'am. Glad the camera's working well so I can flip. So tonight I did a short video about it. I'll have a little bit. Good mercy, Stephen. Being older is not for wimps, Stephen.
No.
Being an older citizen, it's just not. It's not.
When I show before, I would be able to do everything that I would take each day to do. I would do in one day, but I couldn't do it.
Mm-mm.
No, well, I got it.
So these are the I can't forget what you call them. But anyway, I'll think of it. I've got the this is the sausage right here. What do you call those? Oh my gosh, my mind's going. The pasta that has the mashed potatoes in the middle. What do you call that? I forget.
Oh, I forget too.
Yeah, my mind drew a blank, and then it's got like some collard greens in there,
My
sausage, onions.
daughter loves them. Not that, but what is?
It's this. Here we go. There you go, pierogi.
Pierogies. Okay, yeah.
So yeah, so I threw that in hours ago into the crock pot. I love a good crock pot meal because you get all your spices and your ingredients. You can put it on low, you can put it on high, and then you just let the thing sit there for hours. Stir it around halfway through, and then you've got your din din. So that's what I did. That's what I did my short video about.
So we would do. I would make chili in there. My wife makes the pot roast in the crock pot.
Isn't it wonderful?
Yeah.
And let me give this cat a little bit of food. I've been feeding her a little bit less because she's starting to look like a float for the Macy's Day Parade. So I gotta do something about that. Here you go. I usually give her a big old pile. I'm like now I'm just putting a little bit down at a time.
Yep. Ouch.
So my trees, there's I call it the blessing tree outside my back door there. It's starting to bud even because we've been like at 35 degrees at night, you know. So we've been above freezing for a bit of a while now. And so the tree, let's see if we can see it.
Come on. Where are you?
I'll turn the outside light on.
Put it right full screen again.
Let's see if we can see the tree or the buds. I doubt you can see it. I don't think you can see it. Let me step out a little bit. No, you're not going to be able to see her. Unless, Let me try. I'll try. Rear facing camera. So you can see my buckets right there. But
Mhm.
that tree, it's hard to see it, Stephen.
Yeah.
But she has buds on her, believe it or not. You know, I'll turn it back around, Stephen. Sorry about that. I'll
All
try
right.
again tomorrow when it's still light out. Oh, excuse me.
She may
Whew.
suggest there are trees budding in her neighborhood.
Yeah, and it's between seasons here in Oregon, at least in my city, it gets very, very windy. Literally, one season is fighting with the other.
Mm-hmm.
Like winter and spring are fighting with each other right about now. And now you get rain and a lot of wind
Mm-hmm.
between the seasons.
Oh, thank God, Squirrel, you made it home. Okay.
Oh, thank you, Lord. I'm glad he made it home safe. Other than that, there's not a lot happening, my friend.
Right. No.
I have my some of my seeds ready that I got for squash seeds. I got my squash seeds
Mm-hmm.
ready, and I have the good seeds that I ordered, and I believe I have some of your sunflower seeds.
Right.
March 8th is when they'll turn the clocks forward. Oh, March the 8th.
Okay.
Thanks for saying
Right.
that, Judy May.
Oh
I
yeah,
appreciate
that's
you saying that.
the first Saturday in March. Right. Okay.
Yeah, it used to get dark at 4:30. Now it gets dark at 5:30. So
Right.
it's slowly changing. I
Right.
think
So next week next week we change the clocks back on
I
March.
think, in my opinion, even though it looks real snowy in the east, I think we're going to have an early spring.
Mm-hmm.
Is what I
Well,
think.
what I'm afraid of is the snow melting, and we may get rain next next week, and all this
Yeah,
is
I
going to
heard you
flood.
say that earlier. That next Thursday or so, it's going to start raining, and that'll wash a lot of the snow.
Mhm.
And if you can
Oh,
stay above,
we
if
got
you can,
piles. I mean, forget it.
well, get your two forms of ID and get out there, Stephen. I know you want to do it.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah.
The guy has lost his mind. But anyways, I wouldn't
Well,
be
everybody
surprised.
said the city's going to go on that. I think that, what, 1 year will allegedly help the Republican get in as governor and get rid of Oakland, and then they'll do something about the mayor. But I think things are going to change in the spring. They're not going to let him go through the end of the summer, allegedly at the end of the summer.
I don't think
We'll
he's
see.
going to last because he made a lot of promises.
Yeah.
And the citizens had a rally the other day, and
Oh yeah, I saw that.
and they said that they aren't very happy because their taxes are going up.
But not
That's
just a little bit.
allegedly.
Allegedly 10%, almost 10%. That's
That is
ridiculous.
insane. They raised my rent 10% 1 year, like $72.
Mm-hmm.
And for someone on Social Security and someone paying taxes, 10% is a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Well,
it's.
go ahead.
I met my first YouTuber face to face. Oh, you did, Squirrel? All right.
Good for
Did you do a video? He said he met a YouTuber face to face.
Mhm. I know.
Did he do a video?
Did you do a video on it or no? I met one YouTuber that recognized me, but that was it. Never met anybody else.
The people at my Dollar Tree, they because I go live and I walk in there, they know who I am. Some of them.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as someone saying, "Hey, Grandma Lynn," is that Grandma Lynn? No, that doesn't happen.
I met a couple. My wife says she met a couple of YouTubers, and there's There's one out here on the island. She goes to our store a few times, and there's the Dollar Tree addict. She's seen her in the store.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. And they said one of them, she allegedly said that wasn't that friendly to her. I don't know if she
Oh
recognized.
yeah, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about people. People are like, it's like I'll just impersonate it. Yeah, well, be quiet. Blah blah blah. You need to hush your mouth. Hi everybody. How are you today? It's the Lynn Experience. You know.
Yeah. That's another good name, Lynn Experience. There you go. The Lynn Experience.
No, did not. Just a mail call out. A mail call shout out. This channel is called Great Friends. Oh, I like that with the number 8. The number 8. Oh, Great Finds. Great Finds. I'm sorry. That's a good name. Yeah, the Lynn Experience. That sounds pretty cool, actually. Let me write that down.
Lynn Experience. There you go. You think of the names.
Lynn
Later in bed, it just
I like that. I like that. The Lynn Experience, because you certainly experience a lot of stuff on my channel for sure.
Mm-hmm.
The Lynn Experience. All right, Life with Lynn, Lynn's Life, and the Lynn Experience. I'm gonna talk to my son and see what he has to say. I like that, the Lynn Experience. I like that actually. Thank you all for visiting the Garden Aquatics Remix channel. If you're quietly hiding in the bushes, you're just sitting there but not talking, please remember to give a thumbs up.
Let's see where we are with thumbs up.
I'm pretty sure I gave you a thumbs up when I was on that cell phone, on my cell phone.
There's 7. All right, not bad.
Well, let me refresh the page.
Let me see.
On this one side, the big side, full screen, I see 3, but you probably see 4.
I see 7.
Let me go to the other side, the vertical. On the vertical side, I see 6. I always see 1 less than you would, so that's really 7.
Count myself.
Yeah, that's really 7.
In there.
I'm glad you told us about the clocks going forward on the 8th, Judy May. Thanks for that reminder. Of course, all of our computers and everything will automatically do it, but I got to reset my battery operated clocks.
And it's a good time if you have smoke detectors, check the smoke detectors out. Change the batteries in the smoke detectors.
Amen. Tell them, Stephen. Exactly.
I always do that every year. I got to change the batteries.
And guess what else is happening? Spring cleaning time. Spring cleaning time. Time to go into our closets. I got to face the reality that I'm not a size 8 anymore. I got to get my bags together and get ready to donate to Goodwill. All the shoes I haven't worn in 2 years, the pants and the blouses and the skirts. If I haven't worn whatever that is in 2 years, it's got to go, you know?
He does meals and detecting as well. Okay.
Nice.
You got to call him out, do a shout out on it. So we're going to go up at 11 o'clock. So we got 10 minutes to go.
All right. I'm going to step down in just a second.
Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it.
Well, it is my honor and my pleasure. And thank you all. I want to thank all of the audience and you, Stephen, for keeping me sane, because sometimes I get so depressed, you know.
Well, that's what YouTube did for me.
I was sitting here and I was just really feeling down, you know. And when I saw you were live, I clicked immediately. I go, I got to visit my friend.
Yeah.
I'm feeling kind of blue. Plus, I'd visit anyway, no matter how I felt. But YouTube, meeting you and getting to know, your wife and your daughter
Mhm.
and getting to know who they are is really, really helped me. And
Mhm.
let the missus know that I say thank you very much for our
Yeah.
online friendship.
Yep.
You're wonderful people. All right. Thanks a lot. Take care.
Take care. Thank you for coming up. We appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So we got 10 minutes to go, and we'll go off when we get a little bit over 2 hours. So I'll be live tomorrow night, hopefully not on time tomorrow. We have a funeral to go to. A friend passed away. I didn't tell anybody, but it was a friend of mine, was a friend of a friend, and we knew him, and he was in hospice and everything else, wasn't doing well, and he passed away. So we're going to the funeral tomorrow. He came in from Florida. They flew the body in from Florida because most of his family's here. So we'll go visit him tomorrow. I don't know what time I'll come up, but I'll try to come up for at least an hour. So like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of the channel. And remember to subscribe to the channel. By doing that, that just YouTube know that you like the channel and put the channel up. So thank you for that. I will be live on Friday again with another View for the Ring Light. I'm going to show you a couple of things and actually show you how it works, how you can do filming stuff and everything else. We'll go into all that. And she's putting up my chat here, my channel, my latest video. This is my newest video. That was today, cleaning up the front, cleaning up the side of the house. Tomorrow I will clean up the space around the telephone pole in front of the house. So I'll make the driveway wider because they cleaned up, my neighbor cleaned up his side of the house. So we'll get that cleaned up. I'll put all the snow in between the two driveways. We have that grass. And I will tell people, and here's the new short. Thank you, Lynn. You'll see that. And I'll tell you about the grass, what we're going to do to get the grass growing. The grass is actually taking a beating. And we'll have nice lawn by June. Definitely, positively, by mid-May, June, we'll have a nice lawn. Because once the snow starts melting, we'll start cultivating, we'll start aerating, we'll do all that stuff. We'll tell you all about it, what not to do, what not to do. I showed you one video where I showed you the snowblower and the grass seed with the spreader and the snowblower. We'll do another video like that. We're putting this away and we're doing this. That would be a lawn and garden Tuesday video. So tomorrow night, we'll be back with Live from the Man Cave. I don't know what time, probably around 10. I would say we'll be on for about an hour and a half. But that's it. And she put Mount Sparrow's channel up. She put up Judy May's channel. And Judy May says, thank you to Grandma Lynn. Here's the latest Crazy Ladies video. This is Mount Sparrow's channel. Thank you, Lynn, for that. We have 5 minutes to go, so my back is bothering me. That's why I'm doing this. I'm here doing it and everything else. Once my back starts bothering me, I call it a night. So we'll have 2 hours in. I want to thank everybody for coming into the chat tonight. And remember, tomorrow will be the cleaning of the driveway. I will be doing that right after my chiropractor visit. And then you'll see it done. Lynn, thank you so much for dropping my way. Much love and respect to you, sister. Okay. So we'll say good night. God bless you all. Thank you for coming in. Prayers to everybody in the chat. Judy May, Grandma Lynn, Jesse M, Squirrel Magnifishing Outdoors, and whoever else was in the chat tonight. So it was Deb. I think she's here somewhere. Mount Sparrow. Mount Sparrow, Squirrel, Judy May. Let's check. Jesse M. Love. Lori, for coming in. Thank you very much. Praying for everybody in the chat. We'll be praying for Jesse that he gets better soon, which he says he is. So thank you. Thank you all for coming into the chat tonight. I appreciate it. I appreciate the thumbs up. I appreciate everybody being here. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the video out. Like it says, like and follow, share the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and ding that bell to get notified when I post a video. So thank you all for coming in tonight. I appreciate it very, very much. And I will see you all tomorrow night around 10 o'clock. Good night to everyone in the chat. She says, it's good night and God bless us. And she says, good night to everyone in the chat. God bless us all. Thank you. Thank you for that. I remember tomorrow will be another video with the snow aftermath and what we're doing, getting ready for the next storm. And then hopefully next week, we'll get the rain and we'll get rid of the snow. We'll see what happens. We got to get ready for that. So again, like, comment, subscribe, share the video out. Like, comment, subscribe, ding that bell, share the video. You'll be seeing, once we get monetized, you'll be seeing a whole new channel with the same name or just Garden Aquatics. So thank you very much for tuning in tonight. Remember, the past is behind us. The present is now. Let's make 2026 better than 2025. And I will see you all in the next video. Till next time, Stephen F. signing off. Good night. God bless you all. I'll see you tomorrow night, live from the man cave, probably about 10 o'clock. We'll see. Till then, Stephen F. signing off. Bye for now. Good night, all. And I'll be in a whole new intro.